Hey there, folks. I want to welcome you here tonight to the Sports Trading BTC official launch. My name is James Ward, and I definitely want to welcome you to this call. Could have been doing anything else. You decided to spend some time with us here tonight. So it looks like the room is definitely filling up. I know we're going to have a packed call here tonight. People who are just visiting for the first time, and then there's going to be many people that are already part of our company coming out to celebrate this official launch with us. It's been an amazing pre-launch to get to this point. I'm excited at, how far we've come as a company, what we've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. And I'm also most thankful for every single one of you that had faith in our company to come and be with us. You know, it's a difficult market if you haven't figured that out in the crypto space. So to have people actually latch on to what we're doing, believe in what we're doing, be excited about what we're doing, and most importantly, being able to see the vision of where we are going as a company has been huge for me. It's been huge for our entire company. So we on behalf of all of us, we want to say thank you so much for doing that. Now, I'm going to do two different things here tonight. I'm going to start with an overview call because I've been asked by several different leaders, to please go over the business. There's so many new people that are going to be jumping on this call here tonight to learn about what we're doing. Then we're going to get into all the official launch stuff, the announcements, the things that are coming. We're going to talk about our contest winners, and for the pre-launch, there's a lot of things that we're going to be going over. So I want to encourage you to stay definitely to the end so you can learn about all the new stuff that's going on. I have a couple surprises for you at the very, very end. So look, of course, it's a bribe to get you to stay to the end, but I promise you, you definitely want to be there because it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see what's going on inside this company. And most importantly, I think you're going to see the vision. So with that being said, let me definitely share my screen here with you. We're going to get to the PowerPoint presentation, and we will get this thing rocking and rolling here. Okay, so just for the sake of making sure, I want to make sure everybody can see my PowerPoint presentation. Give me a number one. We're going to do a little bit of active participation here. I want to make sure everybody can see this number one. Give me a number one if you can see my PowerPoint presentation. All right, awesome. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. Again, I want to welcome everybody here tonight. There's a ton of people that just jumped on. My name is James Ward, and I'm going to be your host here tonight for the Sports Trading BTC official launch. You get to be the very first person that gets to see this overview call in an official launch. If you would have looked at this slide last night or 2 nights ago, whenever we did the last call, it said pre-launch, but here we are ready to rock and roll, and I'm excited to definitely be here to be the one to host this event for you and tell you everything that's going on here. Like I said, if you're just jumping on the call, we will get to a lot of the details of the launch, so you want to stay till the very end, even if some of this is repetitive. We're doing this for all the new people who are just joining us for the very first time. So with that being said, if you are just jumping on here, again, my name is James Ward. I'm the president and owner of Sports Trading BTC. It's definitely my pleasure to be here tonight to have an opportunity to tell you exactly what's going on in our company. And, I start with this slide here not to put my face out there like from an ego standpoint. I start with this slide because, one of the biggest things missing in this industry, and I think we would all agree, would be transparency, right? I bet many of you have been part of companies that you have no idea who the owner is. There's a Wizard of Oz behind it. You don't even know anything about it. You just know that they've promised you something that sounds really cool. You're trying to do the very best that you can for you and your family. But what usually ends up happening is those companies go away in 8 to 12 weeks. Well, we as a company see a huge gap that we can fill in this industry. And that gap is this: a company that is actually doing what they say that they're doing, a company that's actually transparent out in front of it where you know exactly who's behind it. And in addition to that, someone who shows you every single transaction, every trade that they do inside of their business. And that's what we're going to be talking about here tonight. Now, to take it even a step further, okay, what we did as a company is we decided to go out there and actually hire a third party to come in here and help us as a company. And what they do is they audit us, for lack of a better word. They make sure that we do a few things right. Number one, they want to make sure that we're actually paying our commissions before we ever receive a profit. I'm sure you would agree that that is very important to each and every one of you, that hey, they're going to be paying us before they pay themselves. Number two, what they do, and I forgot to put the slide on here, I'm sorry. Number two, what they do is they actually help us with the longevity of our company. They make sure that we're doing the things that we need to do going forward as a company to protect us, right? They make sure that the math works. They make sure that our compliance is worked out. They make sure that all those things are in place. And lastly, they help us with our security. That company that I'm talking about is D. Golden and Associates, okay? Mr. Dwayne Golden is the president and founder of that company. He owns the largest Bitcoin ATM company in Latin America, so he's very well versed in the crypto space. In addition, he's actually been a network marketing owner and still is. His company's still in business after 7 years. So when you combine those two and you combine them with what we have going on here, the transparency that we're providing here inside of Sports Trading BTC is second to none. So I'm very excited here tonight to be able to tell you everything that you need to know about this company and really just be out in front of it and share with you what we do. So what is Sports Trading BTC? We're going to get to some of the actual sports trading itself here in just a second, but I want you to know a little bit about who we are and why we do what we do, and then we'll get into what we actually do, okay? Number one, we started this company back in 2007 as far as the sports trading, okay? And we've had a great track record, and that didn't come by accident. We've actually connected with the very best handicappers and sports trading analysts out there in the industry today that help us provide the profits that we get to share with you here today. Now, one major thing happened over the last couple of years that changed the game in sports trading, sports wagering, whatever you would like to call it, and that is the Bitcoin coming to the market. It allowed us to play at a much higher level that we just weren't able to do before. And now as a company, we get to go out there and share our money management skills, be able to share our games, our wagers with you, and you be able to participate as a member. So it's an exciting thing for you to be able to do. And it's exciting for me to be able to tell you about it because it's actually working for a lot of people out there and we're changing a lot of lives. Now, one of the biggest things that we have inside of our company, and I talked about it with going out there outside of our company to hire a third party. Who else does that? We did that for a few different reasons. Number one, we wanted to make sure to protect you as a member. And number two, we wanted to make sure that we were on the right track as a company. If we're going to be out in front of this, if we're going to do things the right way, if we're going to have the transparency that we need to have, we also had to have someone come in here and say, hey, they are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that's why we actually decided to go outside of our company and hire D. Golden Associates. But to take it a step further, one of the most important things inside of our company is security. Have you heard a company say, hey, we just got hacked and our Bitcoin is gone? We're sorry, we have to shut down. I mean, I wish I had a Bitcoin for every time I heard that. It is unbelievable. So here's the reality. Threats are real. The threat of being hacked, especially in this industry, is very, very real. But what I can tell you is we've done something completely different as a company. We have multiple servers that we work with in multiple different countries. So here's the deal. There's a chance that we may go down sometime. I promise you there will probably be someday that you look at our website and it might be down for an hour or two. That is not your sign to freak out and think that we're gone forever and they've taken our BTC and we've ran. If we wanted to be that company, we wouldn't be out in front of this thing, okay? But we have the security set up and we have different servers to make sure that if we do go down for a few hours, that we will be right back up. But most importantly, that your Bitcoin is always protected and our Bitcoin is always protected. That is the most important thing for us as a company, is make sure that we're secure and we are protecting our members. Now, here's some other cool stuff that you need to know about sports trading, okay? Number one, anyone can do it. There's a lot of you out right now that have probably dealt with companies that are in four major areas. They're either say that they're trading crypto, they're doing arbitrage trading, they're doing Forex trading, or they're doing mining. I know some of those have kind of come and gone. It's just it's the flavor of the week. What is the truth, though? The truth is most companies are not doing that, okay? You know that. Most companies out there are just creating some crazy numbers out there to show people, but aren't actually doing any of their activities, okay? If you're looking for those type of companies, they pop up every single day, and you'll get the people that follow the shiny object syndrome, right? You know, those people that hit you with a new opportunity every single week. They'll be hitting you with one tomorrow or the next day. So don't worry, they're still out there. But if you're looking for a place to actually plant your flag, somewhere that you can believe in, this is absolutely it. Because here's the deal. As a company, we never try to time a market. We don't do that. We're not trying to time a market. We make sure that we are doing the things that we need to do inside the sports trading industry. So we're not worried about the Bitcoin market. We're not worried about the Forex market. We're not worried about any market whatsoever, because all of our gains, everything that we do is derived from sports trading, okay? That is the key component here. That's what differentiates us from anybody else there. We're not reliant on, some government possibly shutting down the market. We're not reliant on a bunch of people at the top that can move the market. That has nothing to do with it. We're dealing with players and we're dealing with coaches and outcomes of games based on probability. We're going to get into that here in just a second so you can understand more about it. Now, There's also a lot of you out there that have probably dealt with companies that are trying to teach you how to trade online, trade Forex, trade crypto. I'm telling you, I've had thousands of people tell me over the last couple of years that they are now professional traders. If you are and you're making money, that's awesome. But here's what I know. I actually traded, options and derivatives and equities for over 10 years. That's what I did for my career. And I can tell you, even by the time I left, I didn't even know what was going on in the big scheme of things, right? So to come in and actually teach people how to do that in a few weeks to make them secure that they are now professional traders, we're not doing it. There's nothing wrong with it if you are. I'm just telling you what we aren't, okay, and what you can expect, because we created this company for everybody, the masses, and you'll see when we get to our packages what we mean by that. Now, also, as I've already kind of hit on a couple times, if you're looking for those companies that have been there for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks and leave, then they're everywhere. We just don't happen to be one. So let's talk about who we are, actually. We're a very unique opportunity out there. We're the very first to the market, in my opinion, that has created an opportunity like this. I'm not saying that people haven't actually, worked in the sports trading or sports wagering industry before, or the crypto, or even the network marketing, but we've created a combination of everything together to make this thing work, to have a conservative approach to building your Bitcoin, but still protect you and make sure that this lasts long term. So here's the deal. I want to tell you just a little bit about what sports trading means so you can have a good understanding of what is this all about. You keep mentioning this wagering and this trading. What does that actually mean? It's pretty simple, actually, okay? We work with a group of individuals, the very, very top individuals in the world in the handicapping industry or the sports trading industry. And what they do, their entire existence, their job is to look at the outcome of games. Now, there are games 365 days a year, every single day. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday. In fact, those days are even better. But they look at games and they look at the outcome. What is the probability of someone winning? What is the probability of someone losing? What's the probability of them scoring a certain amount of points, over or under those points? And think about this. There's every sport that you can imagine: football, baseball, basketball, soccer, boxing, horse racing, tennis, you name it, and there are wagers that you can take on it. And we deal with the best in the world to help us decide which wagers we're going to take. Now, we combine that with the proper money management, and we have a platform and a system that absolutely works. It's not smoke and mirrors. We're completely transparent. We put literally every single trade that we do in our back office, whether we win, lose, or draw. And that's the reality. We do not win all the time. But the good news is this: we don't have to. In fact, we only have to win about 53% of the time in order to be able to create the type of profits that we need to create to be able to share them with you to have this awesome opportunity. So with that being said, I'm guessing whoever brought you here tonight, not only to hear about the awesome launch, but to also talk about a way that you can earn income for you and your family and really grow your Bitcoin, right? And that's what we're going to talk about here right now. We have 3 different powerful ways that you can earn Bitcoin inside of our company, starting with our Fast Start bonus. And I want to go ahead and say something. We have something that's coming at the end that you want to stick around for to learn about with this Fast Start bonus. For those of you who are already members, you know what I'm talking about, but you don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. So just stick around, okay, because you're going to want to hear it. So look, our Fast Start bonus works very simple. We pay on 3 different levels. Level 1, we pay 5%. Level 2, we pay 3%. And level 3, we pay 2%. It works like this. You personally go out there and refer someone. You have an opportunity to earn 5% once you're qualified. When they go out there and refer people, you're going to get 3% of what they do. And then to take it a step further, when they go out there and refer people, you can earn 3%. And there's 2 different ways that you can qualify for this bonus. Number 1, you can come in at package 5 through 8. Those are the highest packages that we have. That starts at 1 Bitcoin. It goes all the way up to 5 Bitcoin. And we'll get to the packages here in a second. But if you come in at that level, you're automatically qualified, okay? Now, some of you can't afford that, and that's cool. We designed this way on purpose because we know for a fact not everybody can afford those higher packages, but they still want to earn on 3 levels. So if you want to unlock these levels, if you're in package 1 through 4, all you have to do is have personal volume. That means personal sales equal to or greater than the package that you own. So for instance, if you own the 0.1 package, that's basically a $1,000 package. Actually, it's about $850 today, I think, maybe even a little bit less. All you have to do is make personal sales equal to that 0.1. So that could come from making 1 sale at 0.1. You can make 10 sales at 0.01. However you want to do it to get there, that qualifies you and it unlocks you for these 3 different bonuses as your Fast Start bonus, okay? Now, number 2, we have a binary. We have what we call a 50% binary or a weaker leg binary. Our binary pays anywhere from 5% all the way up to 12%, okay? It depends what package you purchase. Again, we'll look at those here in just a second. But I want you to understand how a binary works. For those of you who are brand new, it's pretty simple. It's not going to take but just a second. Your first goal inside of our company is to put one person on the left side of your binary and one person on the right. It doesn't matter what package. You just want to get one on the left and one on the right, because what that does is it automatically unlocks your binary. And what that does, it allows you to lock arms with people above you and below you to create volume. Think about the teamwork that you can create. It's not all on your shoulders. It's on the people above you and below you. You guys can work together to build this binary out and be able to earn some amazing income. So let me tell you how it works, okay? Every single night, our company will take a snapshot at your binary, and they'll look at the volume on the left and they'll look at the volume on the right. Again, not all that volume will be from you. It'll be from people above you and below you. But we'll look at it every night, and whatever leg has the lesser volume, we're going to pay a percentage on that. So in this example, 12% is the example we're using. Let's say you had 2 Bitcoin on the left, 1 Bitcoin on the right. Obviously, 1 is less than 2, right? So we would pay 12% on 1 Bitcoin, which is what? 0.12 Bitcoin. Not a bad night, right, of earnings. We do pay every single night, by the way, but we're about to get to that. So that's exactly how the binary works. You need to get qualified as soon as you can. Now, in addition to that, we have our trading bonus, okay? Now, I need to update this slide. As you can tell, we've been just a little bit busy here. But here's the deal. With our trader bonus, this is what separates us from the rest of the market as well. I would ask you to please pay attention. Whatever you got going, you need to be aware of this, okay? Because this is a difference between most companies out there. As you know, most companies out there, they choose some number. Like it might be 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever it is, they choose a number. And that's what they decide to pay you every single day. Now, that number is based off smoke and mirrors, right? Most of them aren't trading. Most of them aren't doing anything. We as the company have 2 different trader bonuses. We have our minimum and our maximum. The minimum bonus works very simple. Anyone who joins our company, anyone, you're going to be qualified for the minimum trading bonus, which is 0.25% a day. That's about 7.5% a month. Is it the highest out there? Nope. And guess what? We never will be. We're not trying to be. We're trying to be in business for a really, really long time. But here's the cool thing. For those of you that want to get out there and actually build this business and help us grow this company, we're going to reward you. And we do that through our maximum trading bonus. Our maximum trading bonus right now is 1.27%. But guess what? On the 15th of every single month, that changes. If you would have looked at us last month on the 15th, we were at 1.55%. This month, we're at 1.27%. And guess what? We don't just grab that number out of the air. We do it based off the profits of our company and the trading and the sports wagering that we do. So obviously a month ago, 2 months ago was a little bit better than this month, but it's still awesome. Now, why do we do that? Well, because we want to stay in business long term, right? And how do you qualify for this? It's really simple. It's going to sound very familiar. It's exactly like the fast start bonus. All you have to do is have personal volume equal to or greater than the package that you own. So you can see in this example right here, if you came in at a $300 package, which by the way, we don't do US dollars, but you get the point, right? If you came in at $300 and you made a $150 sell on the left and a $150 sell on the right, guess what? 150 plus 150 equals 300. You're now qualified for that maximum trading bonus. Very easy to understand, very easy for you to qualify for. So here's the goal. We want you to get qualified as soon as you can. And if you can go out there and do what I just said, make a sell on the left and the right that equals the package that you own, you're going to be qualified for the fast start bonus, you're going to be qualified for the binary, and you're going to be qualified for the maximum trading bonus all in one swoop. Imagine how awesome that's going to be. Now, in addition to that, you're going to have multiple binary bonuses that you're going to have access to. You're going to have multiple fast start bonuses that you have access to once you're qualified. You're also going to have multiple buybacks that come in. Now, what does that mean? Well, we're basically talking about renewal. So every single time you double your Bitcoin inside of our company, you're going to have 2 options. Option 1 is to take your Bitcoin and go. Congratulations, you doubled it. Option 2 is going to be to renew your package. Now, when you renew your package, a couple things happen, right? Fast start bonuses are paid, binary commissions are paid, and people start earning income. So look at this for a second. I want you to imagine having a team of people that were doubling their Bitcoin, and every single time that happened, they renewed their package. Some won't. Some will actually take their Bitcoin and go. But if they're renewing their package, that's going to be constant income coming into you and constant growth of your Bitcoin. So it's a very cool thing. Now, we also give you the option to upgrade your account at any time you want to by paying the difference between your initial purchase price and the package that you want to go to, okay? So you can see in this example, you started at 0.01, you wanted to go to 0.01, you pay a difference of 0.09. Makes sense? Now here's the deal. We're going to allow you to do that as long as you're not over the 50% mark inside of your business. So let me go to the slide right here. So you're going to have a progress bar. I need to update this actually. You're going to have a progress bar in your back office. And when it gets to 50%, that basically means, hey, you've received all the Bitcoin back that you earn with us, which is cool, right? But once you get to that point, if you want to upgrade, it will cost you the full amount. We just want to be transparent with that. Now, here's something that is really cool about our company, at least I think it is. Okay, we are going to allow each and every one of you to be able to earn 7 days a week, not 5 days a week, not once a month, not once a week like most companies, 7 days a week. Now, what will that do for you and your family? I give this example, and I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing it, but you know, I coached soccer for a really long time, and I went to so many different soccer tournaments, and I can tell you there were sometimes I dreaded going to those soccer tournaments because I knew how much money I was going to spend, and I knew no money would be coming in over the weekend. Imagine for a second being you know, at a basketball or a soccer tournament, or just being with your family in general on a little mini vacation, and knowing that Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, you had a chance to have income coming into your pocket. What would that do for you? Well, it did a lot for me. I know that, and I know it will do a lot for people. So I'm excited to be able to share that with you. Now, here's the deal. As long as you have 0.01 or higher inside of our system, you're going to get automatically paid to your blockchain account. It's a pretty cool deal, 7 days a week. Not many people doing it, and definitely not many people doing it as transparent as we are. Now, in addition to everything I just showed you, we have a built-in marketing system. You're going to have landing pages that you can start to market with right now. You can capture people's information, their email address, their phone number, their name, and they're going to show right there in your back office where you can follow up with them. We're also going to give you access to multiple banner accounts. We're talking about almost any size that you can imagine. And these banners, when someone clicks on them, on whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I don't care where you market, we have something for you. They're going to redirect to a landing page just like that where you can collect the lead and be able to turn it into some business. Now, there's some of you that might want to get out there and use this little thing right here to communicate. You can do that, right? You can send text messages. We have multiple text messages that are already pre-written for you. In case you don't know what to say to people, we've done that for you. In addition to that, if you have a list of email people, we've created an email series for you to be able to drip on them and tell them about what's going on here. All this, every single thing that I just told you is included in your package. Most companies are going to charge $59 up to $99 a month for a marketing system. It's included with what we do. So as you can see here, here's the packages that we currently have inside of Sports Trading BTC. It starts at 0.01, which right now is about $85 or $88, somewhere in there. Goes all the way up to 5 BTC. We've created something for everybody. I want to be crystal clear here, and I say this again every single night, and I truly mean it, okay? I want you to come in tonight at the very highest package that you can start with without hurting your family. Please listen to what I'm saying. If you have to go take a mortgage out, or a second mortgage, or a third mortgage, or if you have to go pawn your wife's ring, or if you have to go take out a huge credit card, please don't be part of this. Right? Or going at a lower package. It's insane to me the things that people do to get to where they're at. And hey, I'm all about making sacrifices, but I don't want anything to be hurting your family. So pick the package that makes most sense to you, the very highest that you can possibly do, because the only reason why you would do this is to earn more Bitcoin and to be part of what we're doing, but do it in a way where it's not going to be a constant threat to your family. So here's the deal. There's a way that we send you through a fast track of being able to double your Bitcoin in the next 30 days. So the very first thing, just like I said, you want to get started here tonight with the very, very highest package you possibly can without hurting your family. Second thing you want to do is you want to get qualified in your first 48 hours, not your first 48 days, first 48 hours. Find 2 people. Everybody knows 2 people. I don't care who you are. You know 2 people that want to earn extra Bitcoin, income, whatever you want to call it. They also love sports. They want to be part of something cool and unique. This is it. You found it. 2 people. Help those 2 people do exactly what you just did. Get them qualified in 48 hours. If you do that and replicate that for the next 4 weeks, you will double your Bitcoin, and that is what it's all about, is earning some Bitcoin for you and your family. Now, we did have a pre-launch contest, so obviously I need to remove this slide, but we're about to show you who the winners of this were. Our pre-launch contest ended actually yesterday, so we're going to talk about the winners and announce them here in just a second, but I want you to see the prizes that we gave away just for our pre-launch contest. Now, we're going to be announcing our new contest here in the next few days. So all of you will be able to participate in that. But I want you to think about something. If we did something like this for pre-launch, right? Pre-launch, what do you think we're going to do when we get this thing rocking and rolling? We're going to be a very generous company. We're going to create a lot of promotions. You guys are going to want to be part of this. It'll definitely be a lot of fun. Now let's talk really quickly about sports trading, and then we're going to get to some of the releases, okay? I won't spend a ton of time on this, but I want you to understand something, you know, not only just being out in front of this, but making sure that we're transparent with the wagers and the trades that we make is crucial to our success, okay? Because everybody says they're doing it and they're not doing it. We're actually doing it, okay? So every single night, you're going to see new games put into your back office. You're going to see whether we won, lost, or draw. Now, I've said this about the last 5 times. I need to update this. This says all wins. Let me be perfectly clear, transparent. We do not win all the time. I should have grabbed that picture. I'm the one that updated that slide, so that's my bad. I should have grabbed one that had all losses. No, it never works usually like this, okay? We've had a couple days where we've won every single game that day. We haven't had any losses every single day, but it could come, okay? That's not what we look at. This is a long-term play. But what we want to show you is in your back office, you're actually going to see it. Now, this report right here is actually updated as well. You'll see the dates and a lot more information than what you see right here. But I want you to understand where we're coming from and how transparent we are. Usually what I do is I put the trades that we do for the specific nights. Here's one that we did on September 19th. I will tell you tonight, the trade that I saw is we are taking the over in the Nationals game. So Major League Baseball, Washington Nationals over 7.5. If you want to check out that game and root for us, you definitely can, okay? So that's, again, Major League Baseball. We need the Washington Nationals and whoever they're playing to score more than 7.5 points together, and we win that trade. So everybody come together and root for us on that. So let's get back to what we came here for tonight, and that is the actual launch, okay? And I want to go through a couple things. Before we even get going, I have to give my utmost appreciation to every single one of you who has helped us through this pre-launch. You know, it's been an amazing time. I've never talked so much in my life. My voice is almost gone, and I've loved every minute of it because we have some amazing leaders that we've attracted to this. It wasn't easy, right? It was hard. It was hard for people to understand the concept of what we're doing. But when they saw the unique opportunity that we have here, when they saw the transparency, when they saw the heart of the company and the culture that we're creating, they wanted to be part of it, right? So hopefully tonight you can see some of that stuff. So here's the deal. First place, Darius. And I'm not going to try to butcher some of these names. So we're going to call him Darius R. Darius is based out of Florida, an amazing leader and outstanding performer inside of our company. Darius, congratulations. You won the first prize, $10,000 in prizes. Second place, again, I'm just going to say De La Cruz because I don't want to butcher that first name. Fluviva, maybe? I don't know. Man, I'm from Arkansas. I can't help it. Don't judge me for not being able to say those. But I can't say them correctly. I'm sure I don't want to butcher them. But I do want to say congratulations. What an amazing job. Third place, BTC Trader. Congratulations, 2,500. You know, some people don't like to use their first names, which is cool. That's all right. But, you know, we do want to say thank you so much for all your hard work. You guys are the winners of the pre-launch competition, and we will be contacting you with details on how you can cash in on some of those prizes that we talked about here. So congratulations. Now, let's get to some meat and potatoes here. There's a lot of people on this call here tonight, and I would love nothing more than to see you on October 12th at our very first launch party. October 12th, Orlando at the Hyatt in Orlando. There you go, the Hyatt. There we go. So October 12th, we've already got so many people coming. It's going to be an amazing event. So I'm going to be there. Dwayne Golden and his crew is going to be there. Every single top leader in this company is going to be there. Now, here's the thing. Events are super cool. They can be. They can also be boring. We're going to knock your socks off. I can tell you that. We're going to have a tremendous amount of fun, and we're going to show some love like most companies have never shown to our leaderships, to the people who are out there making it happen. We want to reward you. We want to say thank you for all you're doing. We want to recognize you. So definitely, I want to encourage every single person. I don't care if you're in Orlando or if you're all the way in Oregon, you need to be in Orlando on October 12th. We're going to blow that thing up. Now, with that being said, if you'd like to get to the event, if you just go to www.stbliveevents.com, you can register tonight. Now, here's the deal. We do have a limited amount of seating. That's the truth, okay? And I'll be honest with you as well. We didn't get that much seating to begin with because things have just recently really, really blown up. So when we're sold out, we're sold out. So you want to get your tickets ASAP. You want to get your hotels booked as well. And we have information that is being sent out. It's right here on this link, actually. When you click it, you'll be able to see who you contact to book your room. We'd love everybody to stay the 11th through the 13th. That's when the leadership team is going to be there. And we'll be releasing more of the details on that. But please get to that event. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time. Now, let's talk about something that you guys saw me smile about 2 days ago when I was talking about it. We've sent out emails. We talked about the fact that someone will be going to the Super Bowl this year, World Series. I want you to think about just for a second. Let me ask you a question. Maybe I can get some participation here for just a second, okay? How many of you have ever been to like a community event, or maybe you've been to like a church event or something like that where you could buy tickets and they throw all these tickets into a pool, and then when they draw the pool out, someone actually wins? Anyone ever done something like that? Just give me a number 2. Yeah? Well, I have too, right? So I want you to think about something for a second. Everybody knows that we are going to a token system, okay? And inside of our token system, we're going to allow you as members to buy tokens. We're going to allow you as members to actually sell tokens to other, and we'll get to that here in just a second. But I want you to imagine for a second having Super Bowl tickets, having World Series tickets, having every major sporting event ticket that you can imagine, maybe having an automobile that we give away on a regular basis. Do you think that you might want to participate in something like that? Well, inside of our membership, you will have the ability to do that. And every single drawing that we do, we will announce that to you where you can buy tokens if you want to participate in it. And you have your chance to win a lot of different stuff just by being a member inside of our company. So very excited about this drawing pool. So let me ask, who here thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl tickets? Just give me a number 3. If you think you will win the Super Bowl tickets, give me a number 3. You name it, you claim it. Let's see who number 1 is. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Okay. Well, let's see who it is. Someone's going to win it for sure, and that's going to be a pretty cool deal. Now, let's get it going here just a little bit further, okay? We've talked about our trading pool, also known as the game of the week, okay? With our tokenized system, for those of you who are brand new, when we talk about tokens, I want to be clear on something. We're not launching any type of ICO. We're not trying to go public with our tokens. So please please don't say that to anyone, because we're not doing that. This is an internal process that we're using for our tokens. So every single person that comes into our company, they will buy tokens before they ever purchase a package. They will buy tokens every single time they want to do anything inside of our company, including our trading pool, okay? Our trading pool is also going to be known as the game of the week. And we're going to allow people who aren't even members to be able to participate in the game of the week. And here's the coolest part. You as a member have the ability to share your token link with other people who can come in and buy. They could buy $20, they could buy $500, whatever they want to buy in tokens, they can buy it, and you're going to earn a 10% commission every single time that happens. So think about what doors that opens up for you. Not everybody has a specific amount of Bitcoin. Some people might have 25 bucks, some people might have $5 million, right? But everybody's going to want to participate in this. So we're going to pick one game a week, where as a company, we come together and everybody who participated in the game of the week by purchasing the tokens is going to be rooting for the same exact team. So I want you to think about this. I think about this so many times. Being at a live event, like maybe on the 12th hint, maybe there'll be a game there that we're actually all rooting for. We may win, we may lose, but think about the power of being able to create, the emotion that we can create and the movement that we can create inside of these game of the weeks, inside of the drawing pool. There's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of exciting time. So the token system itself, I just want you guys to know that we will be rolling this out in the next couple of days. If you've been here, if you've been here longer than 2 weeks, you've heard us talking about this. You've heard of us rolling this out. The problem is this: we keep coming up with new ideas. That's a challenging part. We keep coming up with new ideas where people can actually use their tokens. You see, what we're wanting to create here is an environment that is not only just about crypto and growing your Bitcoin and all the other stuff that people do. We want to create a movement, a culture that people want to be part of, right? Every single one of you are going to have people that come and join this company that do not care about sports, don't necessarily care about Bitcoin, but they want to know what the fun's about. They want to know what the buzz about. They want to come to one of our events where there's thousands of people rooting for the same game. They want to come to our events and be part of what we have going on, and you get to be part of that as well and be able to sell it out there. So I'm excited about that, as you can probably tell. The token system will be able to be used, as I said, for packages. We have the new founder circle. I'm not going to touch on that tonight. Those details will be coming. We'll have STB swag, some shirts, hats, anything that you can imagine. And the coolest part is it's another income opportunity for you where you can get out there and earn 10% on every single token that you sell. Now, with that being said, here's what I want to end it with tonight. And I actually had one more slide here. Where did it go? I can't find it. Okay, I told you I had a surprise for you, and I did have a slide, but I must have created it after I hit this. So as most of you know, we announced just on the pre-launch date 2 days ago that our Fast Start bonus, as a way to saying thank you to each and every one of our members, we're going to let you keep the Fast Start bonus forever. But going forward, anyone who joined today and after, it would be a 30-day Fast Start bonus. The reason why we named it Fast Start is because we wanted to give people a fast start, not a forever bonus. We would have named it Forever Start bonus or something like that. But here's the deal. Today was the close of that, okay? Anyone who joined previously to today, you are locked in, grandfathered in to get fast start bonuses on every sale that comes through as long as you're qualified. Now, here's the cool thing, okay? We're generous as a company, and I've had a bunch of people hit me up. I mean, a bunch saying, James, is there any way you can extend that? Is there any way you can extend that? Well, what I had to do is I had to go talk to D. Golden and Associates and see what the risk is of doing that. Can we do it? And the answer is we're doing it. So here's the deal. For the next 48 hours, anybody who joins within the next 48 hours, you get the forever fast start bonuses. That means that from now until we're in business, right, you will always earn the fast start bonus on those 3 levels as long as you are qualified. So you have 48 hours to get out there and share this message. It's a huge incentive if you really think about it. I mean, every single sale that comes through your business, you have a chance to earn something on 3 different levels. So it's an awesome thing. So I wanted to share that with you. But, to end this call here tonight, over the next few days, we're going to be rolling out the token system. We're going to be rolling out a lot of new stuff. I know you've probably seen the new design on the website, and it's very nice. I love it. It's very clean. That's our style. We try to be as clean, as simple as we possibly can. But with the token system, I want to tell you, it's going to be a game changer for us, number one, and for you and your business. But number two, I want you to be patient with us, okay? Because as we get in here and we test this system, there might be some things that we run into, some bugs that we run into, and we're going to need your help, not as complainers, but as uplifters, right? To lock together and say, hey, we found a company, we're planting our flag. Let's help them out. Let's not bash them to death. Let's help them fix this, whatever it is. I'm just saying it may not happen at all, but I want to warn you, as anything is rolled out new, there's always challenges that could come. We're going to be in front of every single challenge, but with your help, we can be even further. So with that being said, listen, it's been an amazing ride in this pre-launch. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about the vision of our company. I'm excited about the way how many people have actually locked arms and can see what we're doing here as a company and the direction that we're moving. I mean, it's crystal clear, and that's an amazing feeling in any part of your life. If you can have clarity, think about how awesome that is when you have that clarity. That's where we're at as a company. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to come out here tonight. Thank you for being part of our pre-launch. If you're brand new, if you haven't secured your spot while we've been sitting here on this call, what are you doing, right? We are rocking and rolling here. So come be part of it. Get back with whoever sent you here tonight and come be part of this. Thank you so much for your time tonight, folks. Let's make some history together, all right? I will see you October 12th in Orlando at the Hyatt International, at the International Airport in Orlando at the Hyatt, October 12th. Get there the 11th, stay through the 13th. We're going to party. We're going to have some fun. We're going to rock this out. Have a great night. Thank you very much.